that man hurt you?
Hi, how you doing? My name is Elliot. What's yours?
Tommy.
Hi, Tommy. What's your last name?
What's your mom's name?
Mommy.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, buddy. We're gonna get you home, okay?
I want my daddy.
Tommy's been like that for an hour. He will not let go. The whole time at the hospital, he screamed if Elliot tried to put him down.
You check out okay?
Medically, but there's no telling what he's been through until we find his family.
Hey, look out the window. You recognize anybody?
Daddy! You finded him! Daddy!
Tommy, hey! I should go 3 blocks without anybody seeing you. I don't know how to get the door open.
Sir, have you tried to get in contact with your wife?
Yeah, I called Leah at home, left a message on her cell. She didn't answer. Did something happen? You must have left the door unlocked.
That explains how Tommy got out.
Leah! That's blood. Wait outside. Wait outside. I gotta find my wife. Leah! Leah!
I'm sorry. There's no pulse.
That's not my wife. Do you know who she is? It's Jody, our nanny, but she was supposed to be off today.
She was raped and beaten to death. Based on the liver temp, I'd say time of death was around 11 this morning.
Forensics?
I found fresh semen on the comforter, so we've got DNA. I'll need Jake Keegan's DNA to exclude him.
Maybe we shouldn't exclude him.
You think he did it?
Wouldn't be the first dad trying to diddle a babysitter.
I need to ask you a few questions about Jody.
Hey, this right, we need to look for Leah. When was the last time you spoke with your wife? This morning when I went to work, she said she was going to be home the whole day.
Leah's credit card was used to gas up on the New Jersey Turnpike at 12:30. Security camera at the toll booth shows Leah driving with a man in the passenger seat.
There it is, roommate.
Give me the key.
Police! Hands up, bring it down!
What the hell? Show me your hands, asswipe!
You're safe, Leah. Safe? Who are you? What do you people think you're doing?
You know this guy?
Yes, he's my boyfriend. I love my husband, but he's a workaholic. That made me feel very special. I've got to get home to my son.
Hold on, we need to talk about Jody.
Look, she's a nice kid, a Mormon from Utah. I don't know anyone who'd want to hurt her. End of story. Look, please, can I go home now?
Jody was acting weird the last few months. She started dressing different, short skirts, kind of slutty. And then she stopped coming here to meet us.
You know where she went instead?
Nowhere. She was on the Keegan's computer. She said she missed Paul. She wanted someone to talk to.
Ever go beyond talking?
We stopped by the house one day last week to see if she wanted to take Tommy to the zoo. Some man was coming out of the house and Jody was kissing him.
This website that she went on, you know the name of it?
Hot young nanny looking for grown-up playdates.
She's got a lot of emails from 3 guys. One of Jody's playmates is Taylor Verville. Then there's Raphael Gardner, also known as Casanova.
Man, you need to really update this photo. Talk about bait and switch.
We had sex, and then I left. I would never hurt her. We were passionately in love.
Maybe your passion got out of hand.
I'll say.
I know what women want.
But Jody just wanted a hookup.
I don't believe that.
These are just a couple of guys she was boning when she was in love with you.
She loved me.
She's into young hot guys, not you, Gramps.
I'm not old.
I know that, Raphael. She should have seen that your love was real.
She let me on, you know. She said she wanted me.
Of course she did, and you believed her.
She laughed at me. She slammed the door in my face. I pushed my way in. I was so mad. I lost control.
You had EMS voucher the blood on Tommy. It was from Jody.
Figured.
Bet you didn't figure this. I took DNA from Jake Keegan. I also took a swab from Tommy Keegan to prove that the blood on his face and clothes wasn't his. They don't share any common alleles.
He has a right to know.
It's not our place to tell him.
Jake is raising a child that biologically isn't his. He's married to a woman who's being unfaithful. You think that ignorance is bliss?
First of all, Tommy is his son, and Jake is the only father he's ever known. Now, they love each other. Why do you want to mess with that?
Because it's not fair to Jake or Tommy.
Leah Keegan wants to tell her husband that Tommy's not his. That's her choice, not ours.
I'm sorry you found out this way.
I don't know, is there a good way to find out that your son isn't your child? I used to see myself in his face.
You look happy. When was this?
I just rented this place out at North Fork. Great fishing. Tommy and I would just spend the whole day together on the dock. You know, he'd look up at me with this love in his eyes. That was the best week of my life. When I got back, I put an offer in on the place. A deal just came through last week. I was gonna get Tommy a little rod and reel for Christmas.
Look, it doesn't mean that you love him less.
What happens when he gets older? All he wants is his real father.
There are plenty of adopted kids who don't care about their biological parents, even the ones that do.
I didn't adopt him. I watched my wife give birth to him. I cut the umbilical cord. He was mine.
He still is.
I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, but my car is still in the shop. So I guess I'll ride my bike.
Okay.
You're not listening to me.
Sorry?
My appointment tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll take it. We got it. Thanks, guys. What happened?
Matt showed up and wanted to see Tommy.
He's the father.
That's what she says.
It has to be Matt. He's the only other man I've been with.
I doubt that. This bitch cheated on me. She cheated on you. Don't talk about Leah that way. We're in love, and we have been for years. She was gonna ask you for a divorce. When? Did she spend all my money, Jake? Please. What are your clothes, huh? The Gap's not good enough for this whore. She needs Prada and Pucci. You have a job? I'm an actor. You mean you're a waiter? I can take care of Leah. You can't afford her. She spends more money on shoes than you make a whole year. At least I spend time with her. This loser is screwing my wife, and I'm paying for it.
Wait, hold on.
Stop it! Daddy.
Tommy, it's okay. Just go back to bed. Do you have a bad dream? Don't talk to my son. Your son.
Stop it! Since Jake and Leah were married when Tommy was born, the doctrine of presumptive paternity means that Tommy is Jake's child in the eyes of the law.
What about Matt? He's the biological father.
No, it doesn't matter. Legally, Jake is Tommy's father. Matt doesn't have any rights, not even for visitation.
If Jack and Leah get divorced?
No, it doesn't change anything. Jake's gonna have to pay child support for Tommy and alimony to Leah.
So let's say Matt and Leah live together. Jake's money will be footing the bill.
Yeah. The law looks at what's best for the child. So even if a woman tricks a man into fatherhood by secretly stopping her birth control pills or putting a hole in the condom, that man is still responsible for that child.
So Leah lies to Jake. She doesn't get punished, but he suffers. I gotta pick up Kathy, bring her to the OB for a checkup.
Elliot, I ran into Jake downstairs, said he was double parked, asked if I could bring Tommy upstairs for his appointment.
I don't have an appointment with him. Tommy, why'd your dad bring you here?
Daddy went away.
Where's your mom?
I went away too, like Jody.
Yeah, Jake, detective Benson, stay.
Tommy did say his father went away too.
You think he murder-suicide?
I'm heading up there.
Hey, what about Kathy's appointment?
Forgot.
I'll take her.
You got your guy right up back here. He had a gun, but my boys tackled him.
I thought so.
Be my guest.
Leah told me she wanted a divorce. And Matt filed for custody. I was gonna lose Tommy. She laughed at me. Snapped. Man, I knew Tommy would hate me. I couldn't live with that.
Is Jake Keegan in custody?
Yeah, you get Kathy?
Picked her up right on time.
Unlike some people.
Yeah, okay, well, call me. Tell me what the doctor says, okay?
I will. Love you.
I love you too. Liv, thanks.
No problem.
Watermelon. No slicing or dicing required. Outshine. Snacking made easy.
What we got on the menu for tonight?
Barbecue. A little too well done.
I'm going on a limb here. No ID.
You've done this before. He's missing a few things more valuable than his wallet.
Yeah, goodbye family jewels.
They get burned off?
No, they'd be charred remnants. I'd say it was a chop job, probably just before he was torched. Puncture wounds matched the scalpel you found, more than a dozen deep ones to his groin, abdomen, and thighs.
Sloppy attack, emotional.
Top screen for alcohol and crack was off the chart.
Small mercies, toasted, then roasted.
How'd you get so much info from Burnskin?
Same way I'll get a print. Juice him up. The problem with fire-damaged tissue is loss of bodily fluids. Rehydration restores the natural contours. Now, we hope our victim has a record. And the winner is?
My boy wasn't homeless. This was his home. Played football for Blessed Heart High School. Friends with everyone on the block, even after he got sick.
Sick with what?
Schizophrenia. Diagnosed in 12th grade.
Sorry to think that something's wrong with you, kid.
I took him to every doctor appointment. Watched him try one pill